That lane loses so hard to anything.
Yeah.
Even Kaisa in this lane, in fact. So it's just going to be Corki Alistair. That's what we ended up with. I feel like this draft started off with so much potential. You lose the game, so one more headbutt.
Oh, there is a nice little snare onto Andal, who takes most of his health bar. It's a little bit dicey, but Oner is making his way in anyway. There's the headbutt out. His chains are not going to land. Still there looking for it, wanting to find that angle. Of course, long cooldown on the headbutt for now, as Oner is going to get taken down first. And there is a very dead Kaiser as well. What the hell was that? It looks like the bottom one will be going over to Oner here, but Gio is going to move in.
Gio's like, I have tier and 2 longswords. Good luck with that.
Yeah, and Andal's just going to trample Faker here as well, here in this mid lane.
In fact, not even going to smite.
There he goes.
We had some information on the timing of which Willer was coming back as Jiwoo?
Oh, really? Did we need to do this? Don't know if we necessarily did. As Pays elects not to flash over. Still not a whole lot to fight for here in this river, unless you talk about a crab being a powerful thing. As in goes Andal, triple pulverize. Pop Blossom there to answer, but it's only onto the cow, as Oner is just unkillable with that ultimate running. The rest of DRX are looking for him though, and down will go the Silas, and Keria pops as well. Enthused by the Corki pick. Maybe we should have been more enthused.
Coach
perhaps.
Boys, maybe a shot call on this one.
Yeah, Yukal is going to be throwing back Keria here. Does have to flash to get himself out of the way, but will be able to survive. Re-released so many times that they have to, right?
I hope so.
Surely. As Rich is going to be looking for a little bit of an engage onto Doran here, who's kiting this one out quite nicely. Yukal moving on over those. There's a seismic shove, flash into an ulti that hits the air, and Doran is still going to be out. Some fantastic translation. When it does come up, we will let you know exactly what does happen. So here is the Pop Blossom from Keria, and Rich, the slice.
Faker does not have teleport, right? So if he gets caught, he is in big trouble. As Rich, speaking of getting caught.
Yeah, he's going to get walloped, and Rich is just dead. Solo bolo there for Doran, and they got his flash earlier on, and as it turns out, doesn't actually really matter too much. There's a pulverize onto Oner, as once again, he has the unbreakable will. He does use it here to get out of dodge.
All in to make that play topside. Gets slowed here. And red buff actually for Doran. So he is just going to run him down. Gets the mega. And you can see he tries to dash.
He just walks at him and he's dead.
Toss up.
There we go.
Got him, he says.
Unbreakable will one more time. Yukal is going to block off the entry as the steal does not come on in. Now Willer looks for the angle. The Unbreakable will is up. And there is the public execution for Willer into the backline. Meanwhile, Doran finds a gigantic Gnaw to take down the cow, and DRX are just looking to exit the fight. There's the dash cannon from Keria wanting to try and get on in there, but the flash forward from Doran, it just gets a flash from the enemy.
Bar set, gets the big wallop. Now let's see if he gets out of here, though. A bit of a caster curse. Teleport.
Yeah, there's a shove, though, so not going to be getting out of this one. The mini Gnaw that could. Yukal takes a fair bit of damage, but he'll be all right. Does have the Seraph shield. And so a little bit unfortunate. Maybe that's caster
Yukal dead.
Now, yeah, there's a flash in. Yukal's really dead.
All right. Silliness ensues again.
Indeed. It's the circus one more time. T1 fans very well aware of what can happen. As Rich and Faker facing off.
And then in live.
Okay, got another battle here as public execution is stolen away. Andal is likely to be very dead. Voidseeker is actually what finishes it off again. As Pace and Keria, they do have Oner there. Public execution connects onto the cow. Flash out from Andal is going to get him to relative safety. And now Faker dealing with Rich and with Willer. And Rich is going to be able to take him down this time with the help of his friends.
The rest of the game becomes so much easier. If they try and lose the team fight, it feels like T1 don't care about the first 3 dragons after that. In fact, maybe they don't care about dragons at all, because T1 they're doing Baron, and there's no vision here.
Yeah, they are a lot of pings. So I think DRX has an idea of what's going on, but this Baron is going down so quickly. Andal booking it to get himself in, but I think it's just gone. Highway robbery as they take it away. Keria off to the side. Willer is going to catch him as now Yukal making his way forward. Rich in the front line as he flashes on forward, slices, dices. There's the ulti from Willer. So sick on the play as they dive on top of Pays, who look to get over the wall. The cow is going to get sacrificed, but the Baron is not worth this much money anymore. And they lose a couple of deaths and sacrifice.
This dragon away, you have to imagine no way for Oner to get in. 1400 the smite, and Mountain Soul belongs to the underdogs as maybe they get even more.
Yeah, here's a teleport in as DRX is now completed here for Rich. He's looking to try and kill Doran. The mini Gnar that could, cannot, not this time. As he'll get shoved and destroyed.
Just having so many additional resistances is going to feel fantastic in scrappy fights, which feels like every fight has been. Gio trying to bait them.
Oh dear, Headbutt Pulverize does come on through. There is the public execution, and Keria could do absolutely nothing about it. Oner tries to steal away the dominance. The Gnar is massive though from Doran. Can he save the fight? The answer is no. Rich is a huge, huge crocodile, and he'll just cut up T1. DRX are looking to head towards game number 3, Wolf.
It looks
despite
like it.
Doran's best efforts.
And it looks like even though Gio dies here, it's going to be a full rout of T1. Faker the last to fall. And they're going to push in now. We do have all these.
To make this Weaver's Wall work, as it is available. Doran
now.
Yeah, not actually going to be able to interrupt that. It's at the public execution onto Faker, who gets exhausted and cut down where he stands. Doran trying to find it, gets a double knock into the wall, as Andal will be the one taken out first. Willer still trying to get this work done, but it's Doran that's dead. And the Elder Dragon now getting turned on by DRX with the man advantage. Oner is still there with his smite available, and Pays is up and available as well. Can they lock down Yukal? That's the question. The flash out from Pays to avoid getting hit, but Oner is just going to get slaughtered. And DRX, I think they're doing it. They're taking the Elder Dragon, and this could be the way that they win this game.
I mean, such a patient fight from DRX was phenomenal control.
Man, I really want to hear what Joker says. If DRX wins this game, oh my goodness. He's just going to be so happy, isn't he?
I think he might be out of coach comms this
Oh yeah, sorry. But I mean, like, but afterwards.
Oh, sure.
You know,
after
the game. He's not going to be able to do another coach voice. Making Talia look like a great champion in this game. He's just having a brilliant performance. As now with the Elder, going to be very difficult to stop this one as Gio just kills Faker. Okay, Pop Blossom now being set up, but Gio is able to avoid it. Keria is going to get eaten by a dragon. Doran going to follow suit, and DRX will obliterate them as they now take down the Nexus turrets and send us to a Game 3 versus T1.